This is Face the Nation, broadcasting live from the CNNIBN headquarters in New Delhi with Sagarika Ghosh.
Yes, bureaucratic heads are rolling in Uttar Pradesh over the Garland controversy. UP Chief Minister Mayawati today sacked one of her top bureaucrats, Vijay Shankar Pandey, for reportedly mishandling the media on the Garland issue. Mayawati's cash garlands have evoked outrage. But does the Dalit ki beti, Daulat ki beti line, which the Congress and BJP are using, smack of social prejudice? We're discussing that tonight. First, our top story.
She may have survived the bee attack at her rally, but it has stung one of her closest confidants. Vijay Shankar Pandey, additional cabinet secretary to Mayawati, is booted out with immediate effect. Though no official reason has been given, sources say Pandey has been made to pay the price for the negative coverage of Mayawati's Monday rally. Pandey was in charge of the State Information Department. Though the rally had been organized by the BSP, yet Mayawati has directed her anger towards him, with TV channels repeatedly showing these images of her being garlanded by currency notes. Out of the CM's office, attempts are on in full swing to cool her tempers. So an FIR against unknown persons has been lodged for the bee attack at her rally. That UP police now figures out could have led to a stampede.
वहाँ पर अगर VIPs को या जो भी वहाँ पर मंच पर बैठे हुए महानुभाव थे, उनको अगर काटा जाता तो वो भी एक गंभीर कानून व्यवस्था की स्थिति और रैली में व्यवधान की स्थिति उत्पन्न हो सकती थी.
The state police is even consulting horticulture experts on this issue. They are investigating the matters further. But for the moment, they seems to be banking on the age-old saying that if there is smoke or bees, as in this case, it cannot be without fire. After BSP's Karnataka unit chief Vayan Sharma's removal for speaking without permission on the notes controversy, Pandey is the second high-profile casualty of BSP's rally. The focus though remains on these two garlands, one worth 21 lakh rupees and the other 18 lakhs, both under the Income Tax Department scanner now. In New Delhi, Sumit Pandey.
So how are UP's Dalits reacting to the Garland controversy? Divya Iyer travelled to Dallupura, a predominantly Dalit village.
उन्हें लोग इतना प्यार देते हैं, इतना अच्छा से उनको विश्वास है वो उनके ऊपर इतना पैसा वो कर रहे हैं. पैसा मेन वो नहीं है मुद्दा कि उन्हें अपना प्यार दे रहे हैं वो सबसे ज्यादा.
हालात अपने लिए सब डालते हैं, खुशी के लिए सब अच्छा लगा. हमारा आदमी हमें सब काम सही कर रहा हो हमारे, इसलिए माला डालते हैं सभी.
यूनिवर्सिटी बनाई है, कॉलेज बनाए हैं, सड़कें बनवाई हैं. आम आदमी को अपना जो महिलाएं निकलती थी सड़कों पर, जो उनको कोई छेड़ता था, आज कोई रात के 12 बजे तक महिला कोई उत्तर प्रदेश में निकल जाए तो उनको कोई रोकने, उनको कोई टच करने वाला नहीं है. बहन जी एक महिला है और दर्द को, महिला के दर्द को जानती है.
उन्होंने जबरदस्ती तो मांगा नहीं है. अब किसी के हम माला घेरने लगे हैं तो कोई जबरदस्ती तो है नहीं उसकी. वो दलित है इसलिए उठ रहा है, और कोई होता तो कुछ नहीं होता.
That's our question of the day tonight. Is the elite disdainful of Mayawati? Is Mayawati perceived through a caste prism or through a prejudice prism? Type QTD space Y for yes, QTD space N for no, SMS to 51818 or log on to our website ibnlive.com to cast your vote. And joining us tonight, Mahesh Rangarajan, political analyst and professor of history at Delhi University, Suhail Seth, managing partner of Counselage, Nawab Kazim Ali Khan, BSP MLA from Rampur. Gentlemen, thanks very much indeed. What's our poll saying at the moment? Is the elite disdainful of Mayawati? What are you telling us? 76% there are saying yes. On that point, crossfire. No, but why get outraged over the cash garland? Politics is floating on cash. Every politician uses big money to win elections. Elections equals money, money, money. We all know that, right? IPL is extravagant display of wealth. Corporates use extravagant display of wealth. Why is it that when it comes to Mayawati, we're worried about extravagant display of wealth?
Because these people have created their own political idiom. The political idiom is that I'm a Dalit ki beti. I come from the poorest of the poor. My state is underdeveloped. There are starvation deaths happening there. Bareilly was shut down for 14, 15 days on curfew. I mean, look at the development index for Uttar Pradesh. I have no issues with her accepting a garland or accepting 4 garlands along with some honeybees. My problem is that don't be brazen about it, because the idiom of Indian politics is that you must do things with subtlety and with grace. Now, as far as cocking a snook is concerned, and it's not about the elite, I think it's the liberal who are disdainful. It's not the elite. If you look at your polls, the 76% are not people from the elite category. They would be people from the middle class who feel a sense of outrage because this is being done with the brazenness which Mayawati has always done things with. Why on earth did she need to erect 300, 400 statues of herself? I mean, who is she making happy? Only the pigeons.
But aren't these, Mahesh Rangarajan, to some extent our concerns? Because, you know, out there in her constituency, this money power may be actually seen as a very positive thing.
Actually, you know, if you go back to 1920s, the person in India who did the most to show that you must share the poverty of the poor undoubtedly was Mahatma Gandhi. The idea of a barrister who was educated in the Inns of Court wearing a loincloth. The person whose statue invariably in India is shown wearing a tie in a suit is Ambedkar. Why is Ambedkar in a suit? Why was he not in whatever is the traditional dress of the Mahars? And I think the Dalit movement historically, whether one agrees with Mayawati or not, has actually seen the consumption, attainment of symbols of modernity, including, let's say, a tie or a handbag, as something which they have the right to. And please note that Dalit leaders, even from Maharashtra, often are dressed in Western clothes. It's quite unusual in India. So they are not part of this culture of, you know, showing that you have underconsumption, because the community they come from anyway has underconsumption. The other point about Mayawati I just want to emphasize, I'm always struck that there is so little coverage of the content of what she says. So, for instance, this speech was a major speech by Chief Minister of Uttar Pradesh, where she has taken on the women's bill.
That's very interesting.
It's the first major speech by any such leader since the Rajya Sabha vote.